here in Abuja. This is what we're going to be having a conversation on this evening. We've noticed over a period of time that people constantly ask, what are the documents I get and what are the documents I'm entitled to get? It will help you understand that this property, of course, you bought or invested in is quite genuine. So this is the conversation we're having this evening. And I believe strongly if you stick to the end of this video, you will gain clarity, especially if you are looking to invest in Abuja, whether now or in the future. So save this video for context in all round. Okay, so in Abuja real estate, payment is not just a proof of ownership, because I mean, a lot of people have made payments, paid for property and eventually lost it. So what are the things that helps you check or know that, oh, I'm on the right track, or no, I should stop at this point? So if you have a receipt of payment, sometimes when we sold property in Enugu, even anywhere, people have been issued just receipts. And that's when I realized that we constantly need to talk about this, because someone can see this video today, another person can see it tomorrow. That's why we'll constantly talk about this, right? Receipts, when you're making payments, it's not a proof that that land is your own. There are some title documents, there are some things that shows that
documents, not just one,
that shows that that property you are paying for is yours. So the difference between a genuine property and a risky one is usually seen in the paperwork. What are the terms? What are the conditions? What are the documents you are getting before payment and after payment? So, but in today's video, we are talking about after payment. What are the documents entitled to you?
Right. So there's something that is also very interesting, which you're going to learn in this video. She said something about the receipt. Some will say, oh, I want to see your full document. Some just how much see your full, like they want only the see your full document. If you get only the see your full document, it's still arguable that it's still not your own. There are documents you must get, and that's why this video is very important. And we'll be jumping right into them right now. So go on with number one.
Okay, so the first document which I'm going to, so this is the number one, is what we know as the receipt. So receipt is basically after making a payment, of course, you send us a proof of your payment, and it will pass out series of, oh, they got the money into their account and they approve it. When they have done that, they send you a receipt. Some companies, they send it to your mail, right? In fact, most of them send it to your mail, showing that we received your money, we received whatever amount you send, even if it's 500,000, they send you a receipt, and that is the first document. The proof that money was received, that is what receipt of payments mean. It's not a proof of ownership yet, especially if you are paying using installment payment. Okay, that first payment you made can be just a receipt of it till you complete, all right, paying for the land. Okay, you now get like an original, like a summary of the payments you made concerning the particular plot. So a receipt shows you paid, and it shows also that you own that property, or you are about owning the property.
You started your journey to
started your journey.
Yes. Okay, number two is the contract of sale, or in case you see this as well, subscription agreement. Some call it the subscription form as well, because it contains what the journey you're about to go on, what the sales process is like. It means it's like a formal agreement between you, the buyer, and we, the developer or the seller. Sometimes, in some cases, it comes in with the provisional allocation letter if you're using a payment plan. So in some cases, if you're paying outrightly, to come with the allocation letter, right? In some cases, it's just to show you the terms and conditions of the property you're about to buy, what the ownership is like, do's and don'ts. If it's an eco system estate, they'll tell you, okay, here when you buy, you're not going to use generators, it's just green power, green energy, all those terms and conditions. You can't fence here, there'll be no fence, you cannot use hedges or flowers and all of that. They are often going to be inside of there. That is if you don't get an offer letter. Sometimes when offer letter comes, you may not get this contract of sale. Different companies operate differently, but the contract of sale is actually important. Again, it's something that just legally binds both companies.
Exactly.
Defines you as the buyer, says the buyer. You see all those English there in ID, the vendor, the vendee. That's where you see all of that English. But again, it is not the only document that you need. It still doesn't confirm that you are the owner of the property. All these documents you are mentioning work hand in glove for you to be the rightful and full owner of property, of land here in Abuja.
Okay, the third document you are going to receive after you finished paying for a property is allocation letter, right? Bearing in mind that our topic is after you finished making payments.
Yes.
So allocation letter shows that this is the exact plot allocated to you. So it goes to even show the exact plot size,
Yes.
the
plot number,
the coordinates, the layout. In fact, some people go to the extent of the streets. If the layout is mapped out with street address, it shows it. All right. There's a property we sell, and they also add that to your allocation letter. So it acts as a physical proof of the land you've been assigned to. Sometimes when I saw an allocation letter, is very detailed, and it is also where maybe the MD or the owner of the real estate company gets to put his signature or the stamp, telling you that this is binding, legally binding. This is one of the first strong proof of possession on paper. If you see people who do it well, you know that this is very sweet, like very sweet. So if you've gotten any allocation letter before, let us know in the comment section. If you want to know more about what allocation letter looks like and you want us to talk more about it, also let us know in the comment section. We can do you the honors of doing that. So allocation is where your land stops being abstract. So it's real. So possibly, tentatively, when someone takes that paper, you have to do a lot to get it back. All right. I've had a situation where a client who bought a property lost his paper. And it's not always funny. So please, when you get your allocation letter, hold it properly, guard it with your whole heart, because if somebody picks it out, you have to do a lot of legal, going to court and all that to tell us that this is now your property. So kindly always hold it together and protect it.
Absolutely. Number 4 is your deed of assignment, and this is very interesting. This is one that everybody starts asking about, even most of the times before they drop your kobo.
Exactly.
Will I get my deed of assignment?
Exactly.
Will I get my deed of
Especially
assignment?
they're buying in Abuja for the first time.
Exactly, when you're buying in Abuja for the first time. Remember, we were talking about documents you get in Abuja after payment. Now, the deed of assignment is a very interesting one because unlike other cities across Nigeria, you don't get it even immediately after payment, except it's a building. Except it's a building that's been, of course, semi-finished building or finished building, then you can get your deed of assignment. But if you finished paying for land, you just finished paying for land, like for instance, it's funny how, because land in Abuja can be really pricey, especially when you buy land in like 1,000 square meters or 750 square meters, and you spend like 119 million naira for buying 1,000 square meters, and you finish and they tell you you're not getting your deed of assignment, and you're like, after my 119 million, calm down. It's standard procedure, it's standard process here in Abuja, right? It's an important document, but there are reasons why it's not handled immediately. We've done a video on that already. It's in our channel, but I'll just briefly talk about it. It's because Abuja wants you to develop your plots as you are buying. It's the capital city of Nigeria. They don't want to follow plots lying here and there. They want development going around. So once you buy, you're expected to develop it to lintel level or roofing level, at least then you get your deed of assignment on land. But if you don't do that, you're not going to get your deed of assignment. However, the land is fully used, but just make the specification of building to lintel or roofing level, and deed of assignment is yours. Ensure you get it once you fulfill that on your own part. It's an important document that actually then conveys the title of the land, the C of O, R of O, whatever, to you. It's that document that passes title of the entire plot to you personally. It's an important document. It's the document that finally says, okay, after all these documents, this land is finally my own, right? It's one you can actually use in the law court as well, if it ever gets to that, to defend your land and all of that. So we've mentioned 4 documents: the deed of assignment, allocation letter, contract of sale, and receipt of payment. These are 4 documents that you need, you must ensure that you get when you're buying property in Abuja after you've completed payment, of course. Yes.
All right, so that will be all from our end in today's session. So, what's one takeaway that you got from this session? Because we see it's necessary that people need to know these things. So, if you are seeing us for the first time, we are Browdy Global and we are based in Abuja. And what we basically do is that we help guide you into buying genuine properties safely. Much more than selling the properties, we also educate you so that you know, all right? You know. Whether we like it or not, a lot of people keep on losing money here trying to invest.
Every minute.
And sometimes they are not around. They are trying to buy from diaspora. Because you don't know, someone will just hook up jargon and that's how you lose your money. So when you stick with us in our channel, we get to educate you so that you buy safely. All right. So let us know what stood out for you in today's topic. And if you want something for us to talk on also, let us know in the comment section. We'll do that for you. That will be all from my end.
That's all from my end as well.
All right.
All right,
so
then.
see you in our next.
Enjoy a great day.